It's a beautiful sunny day in Salem. Birds are chirping, sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky. Just the type of day that Detective Black always knows that something bad is going to happen on. We open the scene with Detective Black sitting in the passenger seat of this Crown Vic that we see here, with his partner detective that apparently he got stuck with over the last couple of months. Detective Mel Gordon. The two have apparently Detective Gordon sent to pick Black up since he didn't report in for work the next day, even though he called in several times and tried to talk to the chief with no avail. The two have decided to basically to caffeine it up this morning in Salem with each a nice cup of Joe in each's hands as they sit here and catch up on the case.
Mel, sitting in the driver's side, sips his coffee. All right, Jim, listen. I'm starting to understand those symbols. Um, Still not sure. I think one of them is one of the orders. I'm not entirely sure. Um, that star's gotta be demon. Gotta be demon. I know you don't believe any of this crap, but believe me.
Yeah, because you're talking Swahili to me right now.
You hear the scraping sound of metal rubbing up against concrete, and if you look out the driver's side window, just in the nick of time, you can see a car that you see in this picture, with, like the back bumper dragging, um, come rolling up and smash into your back bumper.
What the?
Oh, for the love of... See, I told you, it's always days like this that something bad happens.
Would you stop jinxing it? Huh.
And he's already done it now, as the two of them are getting out of the car.
Yeah.
The door will open, and small dude in a gray jacket with like a kind of a cut on his forehead gets out. He's wearing like a pin on his jacket that looks like that thing up in the corner there, made of like black plastic.
Okay.
You see, one of these cops who had with the cigarette in the side of his mouth. See, he takes a cigarette and he flicks a couple of ashes away as he just shakes his head.
Oh man, sorry. The brakes went out.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad. Uh, Sorry, hold on. Wearing my manners. He reaches out his hand. Um, my name is Mr. Ratchet. I run a mechanic shop a couple blocks away.
Huh.
I don't have a lot of money. My insurance premiums are going to go up so high, I probably won't be able to drive that piece of shit anymore. But if you want to not go that route, I probably could fix this lickety split.
Actually, you see the detective that was smoking. You see, he reaches his hand out. About time his coat peels back as you see the badge there on his hip.
Oh boy.
James Black, Salem PD. This
Yeah.
is excuse me again, one of my Detective James Black. This is Detective Mel Gordon, Salem Police
Yeah.
Department.
And Mel will actually extend a hand for you to shake.
All right then. um, yeah,
He's
he
not.
reaches. He
He
reaches
hasn't
over.
even pulled badge yet, so.
He reaches over and shakes your hand, and
Mm.
nothing happens.
Okay.
He just looks at you and shrugs after he shakes your hand.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you could
So I
fix it
just,
up, it's a loner anyway. If you could fix it up, what do you think, Jim? We just let it go?
I don't know, it's a department car, so it's going to have to be reported, but
Yeah.
we can probably just let him fix it up and let him go. Not worry about it. It's got to be reported regardless, but I don't think we need to worry about, filing any kind of, you know, tickets or citations or anything.
Yeah.
It's mighty generous of you, officers. But all
Yeah.
right, so you can just follow me. But first, let me just fix my brakes here, so I don't have this happen again.
Fix your
Let's do that.
fix your brakes right here. What, you got tools in the back of your car or something?
I just got
Yeah,
this
that's not
wrench
that
here.
uncommon.
He goes into his driver's side door and takes out a wrench, and he lays down on his back and kind of scoots on his back underneath his car, and you hear some banging and twisting noises. And, ow! And then you hear like sound of some liquid draining, and then some steam comes out of the front of the front grill of the car, and he slides back out and slams his head. Oh, shakes his
Now
head and
that, however, is pretty uncommon.
he gets back out, and then he puts the car in reverse and reverses it and stops, and puts it in drive and drives forward a little bit, stops, gives you guys the thumbs up, and then motions for you to follow him. Starts driving.
Wow. Mel looks at Jim. That guy's good. I didn't think he'd
Trust
be
me.
able to do that.
Look, you, you guys to realize I'm in homicide, man. I've seen some shit. That was creative, though. That was original. I give him that one. He was good.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we better follow him before he gets away.
Yeah, better.
All right, Mel will get back in
I
the
don't feel
driver's
like
seat.
having to. I don't feel like having to put out a. I don't feel like having to put out a plate number on something like this.
Yeah. Mel will get in and follow
The
close
car
behind
probably
him.
didn't have any plates, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to be an
Mm,
issue. Now
yeah.
that we're following him, looking at the back, uh, Jim, you see what
Yeah.
I'm seeing?
Yes, I am. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's follow him and see where he goes. If he goes to a legit shop, we'll handle it there. But
All right.
follow him for a couple of miles. If he does anything funny, we'll pull him.
Okay. We'll do. All right, we're following.
Alright. He drives to a relatively low income neighborhood, which is by some school. I remember Jess saying. Um, and there is a two-story house with an attached, rather large garage on the side. It takes up two plots of property for both of them. And he goes and opens up one of the garage doors. Um, any motions for you to park the car in there? It's park in there, and then you come inside over here. He points over to the house. I'll give you some coffee, and I'll get this fixed right away.
All right. Well, I am gonna need my coffee warmed up, but all right.
Oh
He'll
yeah, no problem, no problem. He goes in and hold on.
yeah. As you're walking away, Mel will pull the car in, and he'll actually take his coffee, which of course has the lid on it, out of the cup holder. All right, Jim. Let's see what this guy can do.
You go inside or whatever after you park the car in the garage, and there's fresh, like brewed coffee and what appears to be like fresh baked muffins. And the kitchen looks as if someone has been baking.
Looks as if someone's been baking. Okay.
Black throwed the before coming in the house. You noticed that the Black did toss away the cigarette he was smoking before he field stripping his butt before he tossed it.
Mhm.
Interesting place.
And as they get out, you see that Mel's actually carrying what looks to be a briefcase. It's more a laptop case. It's fairly obvious it's a laptop case. Nice place. He takes a deep breath.
It's not a very nice place, by the way.
Oh, it's not. He's
No.
being nice. He's being nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Takes a deep
Rather
breath.
bare. There's like barely any furniture at all. There's like two wooden chairs that you're sitting on, with like a really shitty old wooden table with the paint peeling off. You're drinking out of like chipped coffee mugs, and everything's like really old from like the 80s.
Okay. Takes a deep breath. Smell like baking? Huh? Does it smell like cookies or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like muffins.
Okay. Leans over to
And
Jim.
also like dust and stuff.
Okay, leans over to Jim. At least it smells nice.
Yeah, smells like precinct actually.
Alright.
Alright. Well,
So probably like 10 minutes goes by.
okay.
And then I guess you hear the garage door come down.
Alright. Huh. Did he wait, he'd already left, right? And he said he was gonna work on it and then
Yeah.
okay. Alright. Okay. Huh.
Alright, well, your car's all finished.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Checks it.
I just had to bang out some dents. I didn't hit it that hard. It wasn't that bad. I had a couple
pulls
minor
out his phone.
repairs.
Pulls out his phone. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
In other words, he pulls out his phone to check his time because he knows that's accurate. Huh, 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm good at repairs here.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my car running, missing half the parts.
Yeah. About that. Where's your tag?
My what?
Yeah, because I hate to be an asshole, especially after you were nice enough to fix up our sweet ride. But yeah, you're missing your tags there, tags, sir.
Oh yeah, I just got home. I've been away since I think the 80s, and that car I got it for like $100 and just been fixing it up. I was taking it for a test run today just to the corner to get some milk. Yeah, I won't do that anymore. I get it all up to code.
All right.
So you didn't even get a dealer tag on it?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You didn't even get a, you don't even have a temp tag for it?
Oh no, it was pretty well junked when I got it, but I'm slowly fixing it up.
Hmm.
Like I said, I paid $100 for it.
Mm.
Didn't even have wheels.
Tell
Any
you,
wheels, not even a steering wheel. No wheels. It was wheelless.
tell you what.
Uh,
Once you put in your paperwork for your tag, give me a call. I'll see if I can get that hurried up for you. Usually takes a while, but
yeah, because I mean, we kind of, our hands are kind of tied now. We gotta write you something, but
Thanks.
eh.
let's say we gotta cite you for something. But I tell you what,
um,
we'll cite
improper
you for the
equipment.
lowest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We'll cite you for the lowest thing we can.
Oh, all right then. I
It's,
make
it's like
I make a little bit of money.
That's like a $50 fine. You can get that taken care of on
Yeah.
like a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you fellas ever need anything fixed quickly, you know where I am.
Mm-hmm. At this, Mel has a thought, and he closes his eyes, thinking a little bit. You see him rocking back and forth. He opens them back up and starts Mage Sight.
All right.
You okay there, Mel?
He
You
looks
don't know. He just kind of closed his eyes and he opened back up. You don't really notice anything.
Ah, okay.
he looks much shorter than he did before, even though he was already a short man. Super emaciatedly slender. His
Okay.
skin is like grayish, and he's got kind of like a goblin-looking face. It's very like angular. The skin is almost reptilian, pretty bumpy, and it has like what appears to be hardened, cracked plates running down his back, and his hands are they have really long, spindly fingers, and they're really big, and it seems like they're charred from the fingertips all the way up to like just above the wrist, and he's got like what looks to be big, ropey lash scars across his back. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he's got like kind of some furry mane on his head and like a beard and fur sticking out of like his underarms and patches poking out of his trousers and at the bottom by his feet.
Okay. Looks at you. Looks you up and down. Looks like to Jim, he looks like he's just sizing him up. And you see he smirks. Reminds me of Grub. And if your character knows Grub, then yeah, you just heard him mention Grub. Um,
I don't think I met
for
Grub.
Jake. Okay, your character hasn't met Grub. All right, but Will's character sure has. It's like
Yeah.
reminds me of Grub.
Huh? He reminds you. You know what? I'm not even going to pretend to understand it.
Don't worry about it, Jim. But he gives you the look like I know what you are, or I have an idea. Jake.
He returns like a wary gaze at you, and then he extends his hand to Will, or to what's your guy's name? Officer what?
Oh, mine?
Black.
Oh, Black. Okay.
Yeah, he extends his hand to Officer Black.
James extends it. Same thing. Shaking his hand.
Right,
Doug said, "I appreciate it, sir. I really do."
I didn't get anything out of that anyway.
Yeah. I said, "I appreciate your time. I really do."
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps
And,
us from keeps us from having to be bored, stuck at the shop trying to get this fixed.
Seriously. Mel will actually extend his hand once Detective Black's finished shaking hands.
Oh, there we go. Okay, what's the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you? Describe it to me in excruciating detail.
For Mel?
Yeah.
Most traumatic thing?
Yeah. Most horrifying, traumatic thing. It could even be your awakening or whatever. Your amazing.
Yeah, it was.
So describe that to me in excruciating detail.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember all the details.
It doesn't really actually have to be excruciating detail, but just give me like the basic, most horrifying things about it and how it traumatized you.
Facing a demon and having to quote Bible verses at it just to keep sane. This little kid whose eyes turned black and red and grew wings out of his back, shadows moving on their own without, the requisite body moving, lights flickering, screeches in his head, just feeling like he had to quote Bible verses just to keep this thing away from him. And then the thing just disappearing after it grew wings.
Like Patsy,
and the cop you just shook hands with was there too.
Yeah. Yeah. You saw
weird.
that. He was in the same room.
He pats you on the shoulder. He says, "Oh, well, go with God, officer. You two have been through hell. Make sure
Does Mel
say your prayers."
Does Mel know you saw that? Is that how it works? Or
no, I don't think so, but I'll look it up. Hold on. I have it open right here. Okay. No, you don't notice it.
Okay. But he's saying odd things.
Yeah, make sure to read your Bible, officers. You've been through hell.
Uh-huh.
Always say your prayers. Saved you once, he'll save you again. That much is certain.
Like I said, bud, just come out here to the car with me and just sign this for me, and we'll let you get on about your business.
All right. As long as you don't Ferguson me.
This is Salem. I don't think you have to worry about that up here. The most you have to worry about up here is witches and broomsticks.
Yeah. Trolls.
Goblins and fairies.
He says, when you say goblins.
Yeah, and demons.
Yeah.
Little boy demons that fly around.
He cuts eyes at you as soon as you say that.
With fire in their eyes.
Black stops cold when it's cold and turns around to you.
Little boy demons? What?
Yeah, that fly around with fire in their eyes.
Cuts eyes at black, cuts my eyes back at you. What do you know?
The one you fought with the scriptures. That's why I'm telling you, to save you again. That was good thinking there, officer.
And how do you know this?
Oh, I can see it on his face.
Oh, great.
Too specific. Wait. What's your trick?
Just good with people. I guess. I don't know. It looked like it was bothering you real bad. I'm good at picking up on that kind of thing. ESP or something. Ever since the 80s,
Mr. Ratchet, I'm going to have to throw the bullshit flag because no one knew about that. How did you? And don't tell me it was some bullshit ESP power.
I look over at your character, Walter.
Mel. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it's just like, shrugs at you and then looks at your partner. Like, I don't know what to tell him.
His eyes haven't been opened.
Oh.
You know, Mel, this is starting to get really annoying.
Well, if you would get off the drugs
that were medically prescribed.
They're messing with your perceptions, dude.
Anyway.
Yeah, soon you'll be seeing boogeymen.
Huh.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
And
like I said, officer, you ever need anything repaired or anything built? I'm real good with mechanical shit.
Well, if my car wasn't in the shop.
A thought crosses Black's mind as his head turns sharply to his partner.
Mm.
The amulet.
What about it?
No one could get a duplicate.
He might be able to. That's a good thought. Mel will actually, let's see, we had it on a sheet of paper, right?
Yeah.
Mel will actually set his bag on the floor, open it up, and pull out a sheet of paper and hand it to you, Jake. Say, could you make that?
Huh?
It's got a design on it. Actually, Jessica could get you that. Because I don't think I have the actual picture.
Yeah, I don't think she actually gave us the physical picture.
She just showed
it. It's a intricate, almost like a pentagonal, I think it was designed.
It's got star shapes all over it.
It's some kind of magical amulet?
Yeah.
He prescribed to that sort of thing.
Yeah, probably. I need to know more about it. This diagram isn't enough.
It's called Dawn's Star.
Dawn's Star, huh?
Meant for protection, according to what I've read.
He flips it over. He flips the picture over and writes it on the back. All right. Tucks it away. If you want to bring your other car by, I can fix it better than whoever else. I realized I was not rolling enough dice before.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was trying to make those repairs.
Oh, for the actual fix?
Yeah. That's why I have to roll it so many times, why it took 10 minutes instead of only like a couple minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Take your time. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll check by the other shop to see what they've got done on it. If it's done, don't worry about it. But see what you can do with that. He points at the piece of paper.
Sure. I'll show it to my associate. He's pretty good with these types of things too. I'm more of a into like the metalworking.
Right. Okay.
Actually, we might need that in metal.
Yeah.
We don't know. We're not sure yet.
Fire doesn't even hurt my hands anymore.
I bet. All that soot. By the way, Will, Jim can't see any soot anywhere on him.
Yeah. Not an ounce.
Yeah, all that soot on you. Yeah. Maybe in a gold. I think I'd do better with gold or maybe steel.
I love steel. I love gold too. I don't usually have a lot of gold around. It's expensive.
Well, steel will work. But yeah, do what you can. Tell you what, he'll actually reach in his pocket, pull out his wallet, pull out a card, and hand it to you. Give me a call when you got something.
Sure.
All right.
Alright, you see Black actually does the same, and also he pulls the ink pen from his pocket and he slides that citation over to you. And same thing here, like I said, if you have any trouble with this, here's my card. I'll talk to the DA and see if we can get something worked out for you.
Yeah. Thanks for writing me up.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I wish I didn't have to, man. But that's something that we kind of got to.
Yeah. Rules, you know. There's only so much you can bend them. You see a twinkle in his eye when he says that.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
What's the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, he just got you.
Shot a kid by accident trying to hostage situation. Shot the kid by accident trying to shoot the suspect.
Well, I hope you're on the way to the range now, Detective Black. Gotta work on your aim.
Yeah, I wasn't, but might not be a bad idea.
You know, if you ever, I know that you police have special clearance on what type of firearms you're allowed to have, so if you'd like any modifications to make you more effective in the field, you let me know about that too. Studied some of that while I was away.
Huh.
What did you do while you were away, Mr. Ratchet, if you don't mind my asking?
Let's just say trade school.
Huh.
That was out of game laugh. I just think it's funny. Trade school.
No.
Okay.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us here, Mel.
Yep.
I think we can go ahead and get out of Mr. Ratchet's hair.
Yeah. Thank you for your hospitality.
And, did you like the muffins?
Oh yeah.
I thought we smelled muffins. Cookies or something.
Smelled good. It looks over. Where are they again? Out again. Where are they?
They were on the table with the coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might as well take one for the road. You mind?
No, of course not.
All right. Thank you. Mage side, are they magical at all, or are they just?
No, they're just muffins that he made insanely quickly.
Okay. All right. Smell good. Takes a bite.
It's like a decent muffin.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm supposing you made these rather quick too.
I make everything real quick. I don't like to waste time.
That's what I thought. Good job.
Yeah.
Anyway, yep, we'll get out your hair. You have a nice day now.
All right.
And we'll actually walk out to the car and look around at it.
Yep.
It's like fixed completely. It looks just brand new, basically.
10
Damn, he
minutes.
did good work.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's good.
If I wasn't standing right here, I wouldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing, like, leaning up against his door frame.
Here it is. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure that changelings can just, like, drop their glamour if they want to.
What? Show what they are?
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why you couldn't.
Yeah, probably
Pretty sure
could.
He'll do it briefly for the sake of Detective Black and wink.
Okay. Yeah, because Mel can see him.
I can go
Yeah.
back inside and close the door. He'll only let you get a very brief glimpse of him.
See, Jim?
Name of Black shakes it off and hops in, takes a seat in the car.
Mel will get in. That is what I've learned to see.
What?
Things like that.
Things like what?
Need to stop taking your happy pills. That just happened.
We're not having this conversation.
Whatever, we'll talk about it later. And as Mel starts up the car, looks back to make sure that the garage door is open, and it is. He pulls out, and as he drives down the road back to the station, we end the scene.